Through our visual ancillary product poster, we made the references to the main product by using the protagonist's face. The reason to why we had used our protagonist's face is so the audience are introduced to the female lead and the character in the narrative. Furthermore, to bring the focus to the dark figure that we had placed in the centre of the eye, which connotes the narrative and the representation of the antagonist, the illusion. By having the figure placed in the eye, it connotes and represents the psychological aspect of the subgenre film Sokaku that we have produced. This is because it connotes how the mind plays tricks for us to see something that is not there and believe it is real, which reflects to how the protagonist feels throughout the narrative when she faces the illusion, which is also the antagonist in the film. We also had used an image of the location's branches with a high angle shot so that the audience would have an idea of where the narrative is set. This is an example of a reference we have made for our main product so that the audience is able to know where the location of the narrative is. By combining and layering the protagonist's face, the figure in the eye, and the location into one whole image, we are given a basic story about the narrative, with the main character, a girl who sees a person, which is the illusion, in a location where there is nothing but trees around her. This refers to our main product Sokaku because these aspects come from the scenes we have filmed. With the poster giving a basic story of the narrative, the audience analyse the poster and become enticed to watch the main product. For our audience to know the title of the film, the tagline to refer to the film, the creditors and to know it is coming soon, we have typed up Sokaku, the tagline, the creditors, also a tease of the release of the film, we're coming soon, using the colours red, black and natural colours that refers to the colour tone on the protagonist's face, the figure in the eye and the branches of the location. The colour red is to connote the blood that will be spilled in the stabbing scene, which is the climax of the narrative. And at the end, the red is also used as a filter, slowly fading into the scene of when the protagonist is dying, giving the effect of how much the protagonist is bleeding to death. The colour black is to portray the darkness the antagonist brings to the protagonist. This is when the protagonist sees that she has caused her own stabbing and death. Neutral colours are used to represent the colour of the soil, leaves and trees, the surroundings of the location and narrative. This is so it refers and connotes the main colours in the scenes of the film, instead of using multiple colours that are not referred to the narrative or the film as a whole. This was so we are producing an effective ancillary text for our audience to identify the film's character, the location, furthermore the title. Radio is another ancillary text we had produced for our audience to hear and know about Sokaku through audio. We had used a voiceover at the start of the trailer to tell the audience the narrative of Sokaku. This is because there is no dialogue used and therefore music and sounds are used throughout the film. We had used a male voiceover for the narrative of the film to be told at the start of the radio.
Sokaku. A young girl kidnapped, drugged, alone, and nowhere to hide.
As at the near end of the trailer, a female voice is used that whispers Sokaku. We wanted to create a contrast between the two voices so that it will be effective when the audience listens to the trailer. Furthermore, by using ambient sounds from Sokaku, it is an example of combining the final product's ancillary text, the radio trailer. The use of ambient sounds in the radio trailer gives the audience an idea of where the location is set, as for example the wind is heard, which suggests it's outside. Furthermore, the sound of leaves crunching underneath the protagonist's feet whilst she's running. Both ancillary texts are effective through visual and audio formats for the audience to know who the character is in the narrative and what the narrative is about, as the poster shows who the character is and introduces the antagonist as a dark figure in the eye. Also shows what kind of a location it would be with the branches from the trees. The radio trailer, however, has the ambient sound of the leaves and the wind blowing, and also with the male voice over starting with a young girl. Overall, both ancillary texts do connect with one another that tells the audience one narrative, and that is from the final product.